Now, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard the huge uproar about Keke Palmer allegedly abused by ex-boyfriend Darius Jackson in home security footage. Now, a lot of you guys always tag me in this stuff and always say, Tay, look what happened. So let's get into it. Now, first and foremost, I just want you guys to understand that domestic violence is a very serious thing and should be taken very serious. If you've never been in this situation, I don't think you're ever going to understand what this feels like and how embarrassing it is to even tell anybody you've been in this, okay? Because at the end of the day, we all want to be able to brag about our marriage being good, our partners being good. Who wants to sit there and tell people or tell the world because she's a celebrity, I get beat behind closed doors? 9 times out of 10, they're not going to believe you because there's a lot of women out here who do get abused by men and the men will do things to them and people will still go, well, what did you do to that man? A man doesn't just beat up women. I hate to break it to you, Cupcake. There's a shitload of men out here who do this to women. And oh, how do you know that, Taylor? I was in a domestic violence situation. I've never in my life have ever been in an abusive relationship besides that one. Now, I'm not going to go into detail about my stuff, but I do know there's men out here who do things unprovoked. So please don't sit here and act as if there's not just crazy men and women, not just roaming and walking this earth, because we see it every day. So please let's stop. Now, from my understanding, she went to the authorities with this because it's getting out of hand, obviously. Now, look at the pictures. One of the pictures is him smashing her into the couch. She just had a baby, didn't she? And here's another thing. There's another picture where she's going up the stairs. Why is he chasing her? If I'm looking at that picture, it doesn't look like she's provoking him. It looks like he's chasing her. Now, I get it. There's no video yet. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But as of now, I'm sorry, I'm siding with Keke. And the reason why I'm siding with Keke is because, let's be real here. Men, you always tell us, pick better, do better, pick the right person, this and that. But y'all don't pick better either, okay? And why am I bringing this up? I'm bringing this up because he knew what he was getting himself into. Let me give you an example. If I decide to date, I don't know, Michael B. Jordan. He's not my type, but I'm just using him as an example. If I decide to date Michael B. Jordan, and I know for a fact he's one of the biggest actors, women are all over him, and he posts, pictures without his shirt on, and he does all these things, I would never go into a situation like that unless I knew I could handle it. A lot of you men date these Instagram models, date these actresses, date these women, and then you expect stop posting things, stop doing certain things. I hope you know not every woman's the same. Not every woman's gonna stop posting things because you said so. Now, I understand I always make videos about women, you have to do certain things when you become in a relationship and you learn to compromise. She's an actress. This is the way she makes her money. You see what I'm saying? Now, the situation with Usher, that's different. That's a whole different ballgame. We're not talking about that. But can you sit here right now and tell me that just because somebody posts something, you're going to beat the crap out of them? That's okay? If you think that's okay, then you probably don't need to be in a relationship because you're a full-blown psycho. You can't control what people do. If it bothers you that much and you're getting to the point where you want to harm your partner, the mother of your children, you probably need help. You probably need to get out of this. I don't think you guys understand how bad domestic violence is and how hard it is for you to heal from that. And now, again, a lot of women go through different things. Some women go through worse, some women go through less, but the PTSD for getting abused is not fun. Like I said, been there, done that. That's why I'm speaking on this. I don't think that people should intervene in these type of situations because at the end of the day, this man chose to be with Keke Palmer. And he could have left her the moment that stuff with Usher came out. You know that, right? Y'all will talk about so many women being crazy, being a certain type of way, but you stay. Whose fault is that? You stay. I cannot blame anybody else but you at this point because you want to stay. And I know things are easier said than done, but at some point, y'all need to stop dating people who are not for you and then expecting them to change. Let's be real here. There's a lot of men who cannot handle being with an influencer, and I understand that. I suggest you don't get with the influencer if you're so jealous to the point where certain things bother you. Now, I don't know their situation, so I could be wrong. Who knows what happened? She could have provoked, she could have whatever. But if you look at the pictures, from what I'm seeing, he's targeting her. And like I said, y'all, there'll probably be a video, come about later, things like that. But as of now, I think it's sad that people will go and blame her for everything, all because she made a video with Usher. That was inappropriate, but again, that's my opinion. If they cared so much, they should have hashed that shit out before they ever had kids. And clearly they didn't. You can tell that they didn't communicate these things because Keke wants to post and talk to whoever and dance on whoever, and he doesn't have the same mindset. Now, do I think that over some time you can get fed up with your partner? Of course. But again, if you're getting fed up to the point where you want to harm your partner, you need to leave. You need to get help. Who controls their emotions? You. You let yourself get worked up about that. If I'm with somebody who I communicated, hey babe, this makes me feel some type of way, can you please not do that? And they keep doing it, I'm not going to stay with you because you don't even care about my opinion. So men, please stop dating women that you cannot handle being with. I'm not solely blaming men for every little thing, but abuse, y'all need to stop putting your hands on women and women that you're in a relationship with, women that you say are your wives. And I'm letting you know this now. Have the opinion that you want. Hate me all you want. I really don't care. When you guys sit here and say, start acting like wives, start being more this, start being more that, what is the reward in this? Every time I see a woman who's married, every time I see a woman who has a husband, she's either getting abused or getting cheated on. What is the reward in this type of stuff? Being controlling? This is why women are scared to be submissive. This is why women are scared to do certain things. When we see stuff like this, it does get scary. And for me, I've already been in a domestic violence situation. So do you think I'm going to go running into the hands of somebody who can't control their emotions? Even if you raise your voice at me, talk to me a certain way, it's a no-go, baby. I do not want to be with somebody who's irrational and literally acts like this off of emotions. That's crazy. Like I said, I would like to know your guys' comments, things like that. But I personally feel like people who put their hands on people in their relationship are disgusting. You're a grown-ass man and you want to lead so bad. What are you leading with? Abuse? Ike Turner? I don't want to be with you. You don't understand how scary some men can be. And this is not all men. There's great men out here. I've been in a relationship with men who have never put a finger on me. That's why I advocate for you guys. But the ones that put their hands on women, the ones that are toxic as fuck, you guys are killing it for the rest of us. For the rest of the good men. I hope you know that. Sorry, y'all, but I don't really like stuff like this. The moment I even see domestic violence or anything like that, or people putting their hands on each other, it makes me sick to my stomach. Puts me back in the state of when I used to even be in that. I feel so sorry for her. My heart goes out to her. I don't care about her Usher situation because you guys keep bringing that up. What does the Usher situation have to do with this? If you can sit here with your own mouth and say that, oh, she did the Usher video or whatever, or dance with Usher in the video, he needs to whoop her, you're crazy. You shouldn't even be on this side talking at all. I'm being so serious. And if you think that I was supposed to defend this type of stuff, you're out of your mind. I'm a whole woman still, regardless if I do defend men to certain things. I'm not defending men. I'm trying to get women to understand your perspective. Do you understand that? So seeing stuff like this really does bother me. Y'all need to do better. If you love your partner, act like it. If you're starting to get to a point where you despise your partner and you're plotting against them, you probably need help. Seriously.